What's up, classroom? How's it going? I realize the irony because I am 100% teaching a makeup class wearing no makeup. But there is a method to my madness, okay? I'm not as nuts as you probably think I am. Maybe I am. Actually, I told Danica earlier today, hey Mickey, I told Danica earlier today, I said, I am going to put on my makeup and get ready and teach this class. And she said, oh, you should really do a makeup tutorial video before the class, because you could post that, let us know we're going to do makeup later. And what's up, Polisa? I'm so excited to see you. And that way we'll see you put your makeup on and then you can teach the class. And then I was like, why don't I just put my makeup on during the class? Honestly, let me tell you, I put this makeup on sitting in my car more days than not. This is Bedazzled, by the way. This is just fun lipstick. And I do apologize about the lighting. I did not intend to teach this class in a car. However, the building that I normally teach in has been taken over by a food show. What's up, Catherine? I'm so glad you're here. I'm currently only wearing my lipstick. I have nothing else on. The lighting is not great, so I apologize for that. But I kind of live in my car most of the time anyway, so here I am, right? This is normal. But what I want to do is show you just how easy it is to put this makeup on in the car, because honestly, that's normally where I put it on. And I know a lot of people are really slightly freaked out by loose powder makeup, and I just want to show you how non-scary it is. So for the first couple minutes, I'm literally going to sit here and put on my makeup. Okay? This is the hydrating primer. This is Sheer Lame. I really love both of these products. Just for our purposes today, I'm going to use the hydrating primer. It's easy to use. I love the hydrating. My 15-year-old daughter loves the matte primer. So we have mattifying. We have a mattifying and a hydrating primer. Also, just so y'all know, my dog stepped on my eyeball last night. I was laying on the floor. Man, my skin really needs more of that today. I was laying on the floor in my daughter's room watching her paint, and I asked the dog if she needed to go outside, and she got really excited and kind of jumped around and just stepped right on my face. So I'm going to be real careful with this eye. And I'm going to attempt to kind of cover that up, but I have scabs on my eye. Okay, so this hydrating primer is absolutely fantastic. Ta-da! And why would I want to talk about this in order? And we're going to go through the notes here in just a minute. I'm going to give you guys lots of information, but I just want to talk to you while I'm doing this. The first thing that I would switch, if you have not made any non-toxic switches yet for your makeup, is your primer and your foundation. So if you need to do this in pieces, that is where I would start, primarily because that's the first thing touching your face, right? And we know that our skin is going to absorb 60% of what touches it. And honestly, I don't want any toxic makeup in my life, but if I have to choose, I'm going to go for the foundation and the primer first. Some days I don't even use the primer or Sheer Lame. I just will rub frankincense on my face. Somewhere I also have a roller. This roller has rose and frankincense in it. It smells heavenly, but sometimes I'll just kind of dot this around my face a little bit. And you can see I'm a little shiny right now. So the primer is, makes your skin kind of tacky, so that the foundation will hold on. This is the Savvy Minerals foundation brush, and I'm using Warm 2. Y'all, these stickers will save your life, because these labels are teeny tiny. And I know I'm almost 40, so it's time for my eyes to be making some changes, right? But they really are too small. Okay, so I have the foundation here. Warm 2 is a really forgiving color. So in general, if you are fair-skinned, light hair, light-colored eyes, you may need the cool shades. If you are darker like me, just dark hair, dark eyes, darker skin, more of an olive to a yellow skin tone, the warm colors are going to be good for you. And if you have really dark skin, the dark colors are good, and they are all on sale while supplies last. So I would hit that sale if you can. So I am just, you see what I'm doing here, right? I'm just getting a tiny bit on my brush. Now, realistically, they don't really want you to stick your brush in here, right? You just want to tap a little bit into the lid, but that's a little hard to do if you're sitting in the car. So what I do is I just barely dip my brush and then I kind of swirl it around in the lid. Ta-da. And I am not a makeup expert, okay? Most days I don't even wear makeup. It's kind of funny that I'm teaching this class, but this lines up with my philosophy that if you're bad at math, you might make a really great math teacher because you could actually like explain it so people like me get it, right? So getting that foundation on. In the summertime, I tend to wear warm 3 because I end up outside a lot. We play a lot of beach volleyball. And so I'm outside more. I just naturally get a little more color on my skin. But now that the sun is going down a little earlier and I am less often playing outside, I can tell when it's time to switch back. And you can actually even mix the colors, so that's something else. But in general, the warm 2 and the cool 2 are very forgiving. Most people can wear one of those 2 colors and ta-da, foundation. I'm gonna see if I hold my computer screen a little closer to me, if the lighting is maybe a little bit better. But you know what? If I can do this in the dark in my car, that should make everyone feel very, very comfortable. Let's see. Does that help you at all? Probably not. It just kind of washes me out more, but we'll see. Okay, so next I'm going to put on a little bronzer, and the bronzer brush has this angle to it. And the bronzer, if you don't know a lot about bronzer, basically, playing with it, basically what you want to do is just do like a number 3 on your face. And so I usually kind of hit my cheek just a little, and you can see the line there. Like that's a lot. There's a lot in the brush, but I'm going to knock a lot of that out. And then just do like a number 3, just like this. So I'm doing a number 3 on my face, and I'm going to kind of smooth that in a little bit. There's normally not quite that much on the brush. I will get some of that off of there, don't worry. This is where you grab your veil brush, and you can kind of smooth that in, right? So we'll kind of knock some of that off. There. Okay. Ta-da. Blush. And again, I've got the stickers on these too. I've got multiple colors because as they come out, I tend to just buy them so that I can show my team, so that, you know, some of my friends can come over and we can play makeup and they can kind of decide what colors they like. I will say the kits are great because you can just pick your foundation color, and they've already got your eyeshadows picked out for you. It comes with a lavender. They have your blush and a lip gloss all picked out. It's really, really nice. So that's a nice kit if you just are a little bit unsure, right? If you're just a little bit like, I don't know about this makeup thing, then eyeshadow, we have choices. So because I've just gotten used to it, I tend to use the loose eyeshadow. But I also wanted to show you there are several palettes. So these are the new palettes that Young Living has come out with this summer. And then there is the palette that's on sale. My daughter loves it. This one is the Sahara Sunset. Again, the lighting in my car, y'all. And then this one is called Royal Winter. So it's going to be more of a cool. I would say the Royal Winter is probably going to be better if you have more like fair skin tone. The Sahara Sunset is probably going to work for you if you either like more of those more like burnt orange fall kind of colors. It's really nice. But I think honestly anybody could wear just about any color because the mineral powders are very, very forgiving, and they're very, very buildable. Okay, so I'm just going to go with a little bit of this, and then we'll really get into our notes. And we are attempting to cover up that eye. Do y'all have questions? Is anybody already using Savvy Minerals? Give me some hearts or some emojis or something if you're already using Savvy Minerals every day and you've made the swap and you love it. I can tell you, I literally still have my makeup bag, and you guys saw it if you watched my Toxic Bucket class, because I didn't know what to do. Like, your makeup is like, that's a little personal. Somebody telling you that you need to take away all your makeup and throw it in the trash, kind of, you know, maybe offensive, might hurt your feelings, definitely like frustrating. And I've had people tell me like they don't want to use essential oils for perfume because they have a signature perfume. Like, they already have what they consider like a very personal scent, you know? All right, this is gonna make you laugh. This is how I put on my eyebrows and my, almost don't want to show you this, but I will for the sake of the class. We do have this fun little brush here. So I have, this eyebrow tends to need a little more filling in, just right in here. And my 15-year-old taught me how to do stuff to my eyebrows. So, you know, these kids with the eyebrows, it's like a whole thing. But if I'm at home, I use either a little water or the misting spray. But when I'm in my car, Polisa, I don't wear makeup, but I want, yes, you definitely want to learn so you can tell people about it. And we're going to talk about, like, we're about to get into why you would want to make this switch. This makeup's non-toxic, okay? So I don't feel nervous about putting it right on my tongue. And I go right in here and I fill in, this is the dark multitasker. The multitasker comes in a couple different colors. If you like one of the multitasker colors that is on sale right now, then you should go grab it immediately, because I don't know if they're all coming back. I really don't wear a lot of makeup. Like, I really don't. And what I do wear, this is how I do my eyeliner. So I have the Jet Setter, which is totally black. Okay. And I'm going to use the mirror for this so you guys can kind of watch. But I just take this brush and go right along my eyelid, right along my lashes, and hit that with a mineral powder. And sometimes I'll come here and go under too, so you can see the difference. And then I'll put on some mascara and curl my eyelashes a little bit, and then we'll be able to actually talk. So if you guys hated this, you can all yell at Danica. If you loved it, you can tell her, great idea, Danica, to make Tracy put her makeup on in the car. But really and truly, this is where I put my makeup on more days than not. So that's that. Makeup isn't hard. Don't let it intimidate you. Yes, exactly. Like, it's really not. It's just a matter of kind of playing with it. And I've had people say, like, well, I don't know how to put on eyeshadow, or I don't know how to, you know, do this or that. Well, play with it and learn. I mean, really, a lot of it is just about blending and making sure that it's not like super crazy looking. And if it is super crazy looking and you love it, then who cares, right? Right. So Polisa likes it. Thank you. Okay. Oh, my mascara little pinchy thing is broken. I'm missing a thing. So I'll just put on a little mascara, and then we will be able to get on our way, because I will look crazy if I don't. All right. So whether or not you think you need non-toxic makeup, or you are at a place where you recognize that toxins in your makeup are bad, this is still something important to learn. Just like Polisa said, if you have friends who wear makeup, if you have daughters, if you have granddaughters, if you have a mom, if you have an aunt, like anybody that is using makeup right off the shelf that could potentially be filled with toxins. Ta-da! Okay, ta-da! There we go. Hey, Brooke is here. I know, Brooke's not gonna have any service. Brooke, it's been a whole fun day. Brooke was supposed to be here, y'all. Oh, let me show you the veil. Brooke was supposed to be here teaching with y'all, but she is with her family, and she was going to take time out tonight to teach this class. And I was like, girl, no. Why? So the veil is just going to be like a finishing powder that you can kind of put on, and I like it just to kind of smooth things out. Okay? Okay, here we go. So whether you are really like in the market for toxin-free makeup or not, we are going to talk about it, and I want to just come to a place where we all understand why it's so important. Now I need to turn this brightness down because it's a little intense. That's better. All right. So the number one reason that women wear makeup is it makes you feel pretty, right? Honestly, we might be trying to cover something up. We might just be trying to look a little more awake and a little more alive and a little bit less. Maybe we were trying to look a little bit younger, right? I mean, I'll be 40 this year, so I feel that. But the bottom line is we want to look pretty, and we want to look good, and we want to feel good. Right? Not because we want to feel good for somebody else, or we want to feel good because, you know, you just want to feel good. It doesn't matter. And honestly, I want you to feel good for you. So if you want to wear makeup, more power to you. If you don't like wearing makeup, more power to you. Doesn't matter to me. I think you're beautiful no matter what, right? And like I said, I don't wear makeup a lot of days, and that's just because I'm comfortable. in the skin that I'm in, and it has taken me a little time to kind of get to that place. But I grew up with a mom who couldn't leave the house without makeup on, and that frustrated me because I thought she was so beautiful. I really was like, you're so beautiful, you don't have to put that makeup on, right? But it made her feel better to put it on. And I think my kid and my dog are about to jump in the car, so just be prepared. We're gonna try to keep them somewhat quiet. So the Savvy Minerals makeup is gonna be your best option for multiple reasons, okay? And we're about to get into that. It's going to just enhance your natural beauty. So I don't feel like I really look any different other than my skin tone is a little smoothed out. I've got highlights where I need highlights. I've got, you know, my cheekbones are showing now. And, you know, like it's highlighting what I already have. And I'll tell you what I noticed when I put away the toxic makeup and I started using non-toxic makeup. I didn't have the skin problems that I used to be hiding, right? I used to try to hide bad skin. I was hiding acne. Adult acne is just the most unfair thing like in the world ever. There's George. Say hi, George.
Hey guys.
Okay, George loves Savvy Minerals. He's always running and getting it for me. George, grab my makeup. So what I found is when I stopped using all those things that I was using to try to cover up my face, then all of a sudden I didn't feel like I needed to cover anything up anymore. So I really truly feel like putting mineral makeup on my face is actually good for my skin and it's healthy for you. And we're actually going to get into this, okay? So there are a lot of products that have harmful ingredients that actually do affect your reproductive system. They affect human development. They affect organs. Some of those organs, you only have one, right? We don't want anything to be causing any kind of harm to that, all right? So in Young Living, we're gonna go through a list of chemicals that you will not find in Savvy Minerals, okay? You will not find petrochemicals in Savvy Minerals. Petrochemicals are mineral oils made from petroleum that can cause breakouts, premature aging, negatively affect your hormones and your immune system. I don't want any of those things. And we've talked about this with the toxicity bucket. Like we don't know until we know. But if you or your family members are putting all this toxic stuff on their skin and then experiencing premature aging and breakouts, and you probably don't even realize your hormones and your immune system are jacked up. But when those things are happening, what do? We cake on more makeup to cover up what's going on, right? So we're just compounding the problem. So you will not find any petrochemicals in Savvy Minerals. And that is a huge no-no. And where do we find petrochemicals? They're found in many commonly available lotions, creams, ointments, and cosmetics. Awesome. All right, you're not going to find any talc. Talc can cause skin irritation. It can cause organ system toxicity, especially to the lungs and ovaries. And it's a known carcinogen. If you have talc in your makeup, will you please go throw it away? All right. Talc is found in many commonly available eyeshadows, blush, foundation, and face powder, okay? And a lot of this information, if you want to look this up, go to safecosmetics.org and you can pull this information. If you need to share it with somebody, go to safecosmetics.org and go check that out, okay? There's going to be no parabens. Parabens are known carcinogens linked to skin cancer, and it's also a reproductive and development toxin. And parabens are often found in makeup. They are putting something that is proven to cause skin cancer in makeup. Y'all don't get me started. They have not changed the laws regarding what is allowed to go in makeup since what decade? Who knows? I want to know who knows. I'm going to mail you something if the first person that put, just the decade. You don't have to have the year. The first one that I see post it is getting something in the mail. Yo, I love sending presents. Okay. No phthalates. Remember talking about that? My weird face that I make. On your makeup, you might see DEP, DBP, or DEHP on the labels. The 30s, Melissa, DM me your address. You're getting a present. Okay. Phthalates are toxic to the reproductive system and they affect development. Are there any childbearing age mamas in here? Is there anybody in here who hasn't already had all your babies? Catherine, wouldn't you hope it was the 90s? But literally, makeup laws have not been changed since the 1930s. So everything they've discovered, all the damage that these chemicals do that they know about, that they've discovered since the 1930s, they've done nothing about it. Do you realize it's almost 2020? Literally, it's almost been 100 years. And they're not changing the laws about what's allowed to go in makeup, at least in the US. It makes me crazy. Oh, I'm getting mad. Okay. Young Living products also contain no gluten, no nanoparticles, no metals, no synthetic dyes, no synthetic fragrances, no bismuth, which is a popular filler found in makeup that causes irritation. It's so crazy. Isn't it so crazy? Like, mind-boggling. And it makes me so angry just as a woman and as a mom of daughters. Like, I'm infuriated that these huge companies are making all this money and they know, y'all, I'm about to ruin my makeup and cry. I'm not gonna do that. I literally have tears in my eyes. I'm so upset right now. I am sick that for almost 100 years they have known a lot of these chemicals cause problems, and they fill their pockets with our money selling us these products, spending millions on advertising to sell these products. And my kids will use some Savvy Minerals products, but my kids are 19 and 15. They didn't learn all this growing up. They did not grow up with just Savvy Minerals at home. So guess what? They buy all those toxic things and they drive themselves in the car to go get it. And I've tried to talk to them and I want to teach them. And Ruth actually listened to my Toxic Bucket class the other day. If you were in there, you heard her like laughing at me. And you know what she said at the end? She said, "Mom, I thought I knew all that stuff, but that was really interesting getting to hear that." So I wish she was in here right now. George, don't wear toxic makeup, okay?
I don't wear makeup.
Awesome. Okay. Do you need some more water? I have more water up here if you need it.
I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So I know, Danica. Blah. All right. If you are a childbearing age mama, you do not want any phthalates in your body, okay? Because those things can affect your ability to reproduce and carry a baby. Not good. All right. Sorry. I got all distracted by my emotions. I'm okay. I had a raindrop massage today, y'all, and I'll tell you about that later, but it was phenomenal. Wherever life takes you, Savvy Minerals is going to empower you to be the healthy woman that you want and deserve to be. I love this company. I love that we have products that are safe and that this company cares enough to create these products that are not going to harm us. All right, so let's talk about what is in Savvy Minerals. Savvy Minerals contains ingredients that are so safe you won't mind your little girls playing in your makeup, okay? I want to stress to you that these ingredients, that Savvy Minerals ingredients, I want to stress the ingredients that Savvy Minerals do contain because they affirmatively benefit your skin and are completely safe. That was a hard sentence, sorry. I'm still mad, I think. I need to release that. All right, ingredients in Savvy Minerals makeup. Young Living essential oils, okay? Our makeup is essential oil infused. A lot of it has lavender in it. Some of the lipstick is cinnamon infused. You know, plump up those beautiful lips. Some of the lipstick might be tangerine infused. I might be crazy about, but I think that's a thing. I think that's real life. But Young Living essential oils is in our makeup. Aspen bark extract. It has skin softening properties and it acts as a natural preservative, so we don't need any parabens. All makeup companies could use aspen bark extract, but they don't because parabens are cheaper. Kaolin clay, which actually sucks out impurities like grime, dirt, pollution, and germs from your pores. I wonder why my skin is clearer now. Mica, which is completely safe and gives pure pigment color to your Savvy makeup. What is mica? It's rocks smashed up, right? High quality minerals and non-nano ingredients. So rather than, and let me just touch on this, I use Sea Sponge tampons. Sea Sponge tampons leach minerals into my body instead of chemicals. This makeup is actually putting minerals on my face. What did I tell you? Your skin absorbs 60% of what touches it. So my skin is absorbing minerals instead of damaging chemicals, okay? And honestly, when you fill your body with all those chemicals and you cake it on every day, what happens is your body becomes inflamed. Because like I told you, your body can handle just so much. Your body has organs that are built to take toxins out of your system, but it cannot do it when it's completely overloaded, right? Okay. general health tips. Makeup, general health tips. And we talked about this too, so I'm going to breeze through this. Stress and diet can hugely affect your skin's appearance. A lot of times when, especially teenagers, are wanting to cover up acne or unhealthy looking skin, dry, blotchy patches, whatever, a lot of times the condition of your skin is your body saying, hey, I need something. So maybe look at what we're eating. Are you stressed out? Are you exercising and helping your body to flush those toxins? Are you drinking enough water? You need half of your body weight in ounces. So if you weighed 200 pounds, then you need 100 ounces of water every day. That was the easiest math I could do. Okay, stress. Stress can actually elevate hormone levels to make you more prone to acne. It can trigger psoriasis. It can cause premature aging. All of those things are no fun. So use some de-stressing techniques. Deep breathing, prayer, meditation, exercise, stress away oil all over you is a really good one. Diet is just as important. Collagen makes up 70% of your skin, and vitamin C plays a role in its synthesis. So if your body cannot synthesize collagen, if your body cannot break down the things that you are eating and use them, yes, filtered water is so important. I love my Berkey. I wish I had it with me in the car right now. They make a travel one. I just don't have it yet. Your body's not going to be able to, your body has to be able to absorb, right? So you need antioxidant vitamins. Vitamin A prevents dryness and roughness. So make sure you're getting the vitamins that you need. Master Formula is an incredible vitamin packet. You can work really, really hard and eat really, really well and make sure you're getting most of the vitamins that you need. But unfortunately, our soil quality here, even our organic farms, a lot of times it's just not the same as it used to be, and so you may need some kind of a supplement. We love Ningxia. We love Young Living supplement line. We use a lot of those, and that's important. Your gut health is huge. Your immune system resides there. So if you're not taking proper care of your gut, then that's the first issue. And y'all, I can't stress this enough, especially to women. And I used to be a personal trainer. And also I was a teenager in the 90s. And if you recall, fat became the enemy and we went fat free. Well, then we decided to go sugar free. But instead of just eating less sugar, what people started doing is actually taking some other chemical to still sweeten it, right? And so I would rather you eat some real high quality sugar, as long as you're not filling your body with loads and loads of it, right? The problem is our American diet. There's a lot of hidden sugar. Ketchup is full of sugar, right? And so sometimes we just don't realize where all the sugar is. And so that's something that's important. So we do want to avoid sugar. We want to avoid processed food. That doesn't mean fill your body with some other kind of artificial sweetener. Please do not go drink a diet soft drink. If somebody in here is drinking a diet drink right now, I need you to go throw it in the trash and get some water. They're so bad for you. Processed food, so bad for you. A lot of it is a step better if you can find it organic. Look on the back of the box. Does it have more than about 5 ingredients? Does it have a bunch of ingredients that you cannot read? Please don't buy that. Don't buy that. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store. This says avoid wheat and dairy, and I do avoid dairy. There are certain cheeses that I still want to eat. Wheat, I think, has more to do with the kind of wheat that you're eating. So I had einkorn cereal for breakfast. The holistic naturopath that I saw this week said that I should avoid gluten. And I mostly agree with that, but I do not think all gluten is bad, and I do not think all wheat is equal, because einkorn grain is an ancient grain, right? It has less chromosomes. It is a healthier product than the typical wheat that you're buying at the store. So there are ways to still have some gluten or some wheat in your life. You just have to be smart about it. So do some research, okay? Do some research on the wheat and the dairy. I'm not going to tell you just stay away from it, but just do some research on it. Watch some food documentaries and then call me crying. Eat healthy organic foods like fruits, veggies, and protein. Yes. I will say this. If you look up Dr. Joel Fuhrman, Fuhrman, I love his food guide pyramid. please go look it up. If y'all have food questions, I want to talk to you. But I don't have time right this minute. So we'll get back to that. I'm sorry for getting bogged down here. Increase your daily water intake, take your Young Living vitamins and supplements. Okay. Supplements that support healthy skin: Ningxia Red, Sulfurzyme, Omega Jazz, Life 9. All of these are fantastic. I also really love Super Bee. So we do a mermaid hair challenge once in a while. If you want to look it up, it's in my Instagram highlights. Go look for the mermaid on my Instagram highlights. It's at measurably_more. And the recipe, and there's a recipe for a spray that you put on your hair. Be careful if you color your hair. But the supplements are Ningxia Sulfurzyme and Super Bee. So Super Bee gives you energy. It's great for your hair, skin, and nails too. And then the Sulfurzyme is absolutely fantastic for your hair, skin, and nails. So please check that out. I'm not going to go over all of these supplements, but if you want more information, I will give you that, okay? Makeup brushes. Don't overlook your makeup brushes. It's really important to have good brushes. The starter kit, which I'm going to show you, comes with just one brush, and that is the foundation brush. It has long, fluffy, soft bristles made to distribute loose powder evenly across your face without dispensing too much product, okay? So it matters. It doesn't make your makeup look cakey. I threw away all my makeup brushes and started over because I really wanted clean brushes for my clean makeup. So this is what the Savvy starter kit looks like. And it's got some paperwork and information inside about essential oils, obviously. But you're gonna find your foundation, your makeup brush, your lip gloss, your misting spray, your blush, and then pull the ribbon. And underneath, you're gonna find 3 eyeshadows and a lavender, okay? And we know that lavender is fabulous for your skin. The Savvy starter kit is actually the least expensive premium starter kit. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. But you do have one brush that comes with that. Then the Savvy brush set is actually really, really nice. The brushes are made in Italy. They're made from high quality, hypoallergenic synthetic fibers. They're designed to hold the optimal amount of product and provide easy makeup application and provide a luxurious feel. I love these brushes, and I don't know a lot about makeup brushes, but these are really nice. They're easy to clean, they dry quickly, they're dermatologist tested, and they're vegan friendly. So that is that. If you have any questions about the brushes, feel free to drop comments and questions and stuff like that. I'll get back to it. And there is a brush set, or you can purchase them separately, like individually. So you can check that out on the website. If you go to youngliving.com, and if you're already a member, and you go to like quick order or essential rewards order, and you go to the product search and you just type in Savvy, you'll have a big long list of all the makeup and all of the brushes too. If you're not a member, hold off and I'll tell you how to do that. The misting spray is, a lot of people say like you have to have it because you can't put on your mineral makeup without it. I didn't use it, but it does help the powder stay on longer. The foundation is going to stay on longer because it's going to stick, right? I use that the hydrating primer or the Sheer Lame or my oil roller in the same exact way. Some people love the misting spray. It has pure essential oils in it: geranium, bergamot, that's a long story. Bergamot, copaiba, cedarwood, black spruce, orange, lavender, lime, vanilla, sage, ocotea, and rose, which is the most expensive oil. Rose is amazing. And they actually are going to be all really great for your skin too. So you can just spray kind of pump it, spray it on your brush, shake it off a little bit, brush it in the cap, and put it on. I don't even use it. It is not a setting spray. You do not need a setting spray with Savvy Minerals. The foundation is going to smooth your skin tone, provide a uniform color. Okay, Danica loves the misting spray. Good to know. The colors are forgiving. It makes it really easy to match online. Like I said, Warm 2 is going to go, just about anybody can use Warm 2, I really think. Cool 2 if you are more of a fair-skinned, light-colored eyes, light hair. That's your natural hair color. And then if you're a little lighter, like really, really fair skinned, you might need the Warm 1 or Cool 1. If you're darker, the Warm 3 or is there a Cool 3? There must be. Anyways, you can look those up online. I'll tell you, the paper catalog, I feel really does a good job on showing you the colors. But they also, if you're near somebody who's a member, we'd be happy to share. I'm always happy to come show you the colors and let you play with them. It is possible that a fair-skinned woman might have warm undertones. Think about Nicole Kidman. And so there are some that kind of go either way. Now we're going to take a quiz, okay? So get ready. You don't have to have a piece of paper. You can think about it, okay? So check your veins. Look at the veins on the inside of your wrist. Do they look to you green or bluish, purplish? If you're more green, you're going to be more of a warm tone, in theory. Give yourself a W. If they're more on the blue-purple side, you may be a cool. All right, and then let's talk about your natural undertones. Your skin's undertone is the color underneath the surface. You can have the same skin color as someone else, but a different undertone. Undertones are broken down like this. If you're more yellow, peachy, golden, you're warm. That's me. If you're more pink, red, bluish undertones, you're a Smurf. Just kidding. You're cool. Sorry. And then jewelry trick. So when you put on jewelry, what looks better on you? Typically, gold jewelry is going to look better if you're warm toned, and silver or platinum jewelry is going to look better if you have cool undertones, or if you're a cool. Favorite colors to wear. All right. What neutral shades flatter you best? Think about your eyes, your skin, and your face. Do you look better in browns and tans or white and black? Browns and tans normally look better on warm-skinned people, and white and black normally look better on cool-skinned people. All right? And then let's talk about the sun. When you're out in the sun, does your skin turn to a golden brown, or does it burn or turn pink? If you turn golden brown, you're probably a warm. If you burn really easily, you're probably a cool. And then here's a bonus question. Your eye and hair color usually is kind of a tip. Customarily, warm-toned women usually have brown, amber, or hazel eyes with strawberry, blonde, red, brown, or black hair. The hair tends to have a gold, red, orange, or yellow undertone. Cool people usually have eyes that are blue, gray, or green, and they have blonde, brown, or black hair with blue, silver, violet, and ash undertones. Do you know what you are? I want you to tell me. Drop in the comments if you think you're warm or cool. All right? And then, let's see here. We're jumping to the blush. The blush is going to boost your natural radiance, okay? It's not, you saw me put it on. It's not super like, whoa, you're wearing a lot of blush, right? But it does come in a range of colors. It complements different skin tones. You can check that out on the website. Tips to apply, you're going to use the blush brush. Start at the ball and brush upward towards your hairline, right? Along your cheekbone. And that's going to lift. If you saw me, I got some warms and some cools. I do the blush right here underneath my cheekbone. I mean the bronzer, sorry. Bronzer goes here. And then the blush you want to kind of hit right in here and come up. And the reason we pull everything up is because then everything looks lifted, which is what we want, right? Okay, so let's talk about eyeshadow. I put on 2 colors of eyeshadow today. I put a really light color on first, and then I put a darker color on. And if you saw me do it, I kind of made like a little V right here in the outside corner of my eye, and then I just blended it in with my finger. I could maybe do with a little more blending, but you know, I'm doing my makeup in the car, guys. Come on. So Best Kept Secret is my favorite entire like eyelid cover, and that one does come in every starter PSK, or every Savvy PSK, Premium Starter Kit. And then choose a medium to light shade and apply it kind of here along the bottom, and then you can go with a darker shade here in the corner, and then you just blend. You just blend and blend. I turn purple on my arms. Yes, Catherine, I think you are definitely a cool. So that is that. And then lip gloss and lavender. The lip gloss that comes in the start, y'all, I think lip gloss is disgusting. Who's with me? Do you like lip gloss? I hate it. I don't like lip gloss. I feel like my lips have like scary goo. I just don't like it. But I actually really do like the Young Living lip gloss. It really surprised me. But it gives you a more natural looking sheer to kind of shiny. It's not like overwhelming shine. It also moisturizes and softens your lips, and it has peppermint oil in it, which is actually going to like plump your lips a little bit, right? So what I usually do is I'll layer the lip gloss and some lipstick. So I'll put a little bit and then kind of blot, and then a little bit and kind of blot, and I'll do that when I'm at home. And then the lavender essential oil that comes in the starter kit is amazing. Lavender is so good for your skin. Lavender is, we call it the Swiss Army knife of essential oils, right? Like, it legit does everything. So, I said that if you were not a member, I was going to explain this. If you are not yet a member with Young Living and you haven't already decided that you definitely want the Essential Oils kit or the Ningxia kit or the Thieves kit, this might be the right kit for you. Like I said, it's the least expensive. It's $150. Right now, some people are throwing out $20 vouchers, so you could get this for $130, which is crazy. And you'll also get a bar of that charcoal bar soap. I love the charcoal bar soap. I love it so much. I wish that I was somewhere with a sink and I would have washed my face to show you how much I love it. We use it all the time. I use it on my whole body, and my skin is very, very soft. But the Savvy Starter Kit is a great place to start if you're just not real sure you want the oils yet. Personally, I would say get the oils kit and then use your link to sign up your husband and make him get the makeup kit, because then you get a $50 check, and it's like getting this Savvy Minerals kit for $100. If you need me to explain that, shoot me a message. I will explain it. But what I want you to do is, if you're not a member, ask the person who invited you to join this classroom, hey, I think I want to get that makeup kit. Can you help me? And they will say yes. And if they don't say yes, you let me know, because I'll get them. But the kit is going to have a foundation. You pick your option, and then Young Living puts the colors of everything else. So you choose your kit based on your foundation color. And then it's going to have a blush, 3 eyeshadows, a lip gloss, a misting spray, the foundation brush, the 5 milliliter bottle of lavender, and then the Savvy Minerals by Young Living booklet and an Intro to Young Living booklet. So you have 2 little books to help you get your get yourself acclimated, okay? And then, just totally lost my place. Ridiculous. Once you pick your kit, then you can add extras onto Essential Rewards. So if you want the brushes, or you want to get the Savvy mascara, or you want something else, the skincare line, another bar of charcoal bar soap, what you do is you select your kit, and then you're going to go, the next step, you'll be able to choose Essential Rewards, and you put your stuff on your first Essential Rewards order. And you can have that process with your kit, so you get all of it, I believe, or the next month. I might be wrong on that. We can answer those questions. That's more of an individual thing. But here are a few ideas for Essential Rewards bundles. Because it would be really, really sad to continue to use chemical skincare products and then put your beautiful Savvy Minerals makeup on. So we want to start from the ground up, from the beginning of, hey, I'm trying to make sure that I'm using clean products from the start of the day to the finish of the day, right? So one recommendation is the new Art skincare system that has a gentle cleanser, a toner, and a light moisturizer. And so you can use those every day, and that would be a great option for your first month of Essential Rewards after you order your kit. The second month, they say try the Renewal Serum, the bronzer, and those 2 things will help you. All these ideas will give you some free promos every month too. I can explain that, but not right now. And then on the third month, they said this bundle idea is the Satin Mint Facial Scrub. George, you want to talk about the Satin Mint Facial Scrub?
It really works.
He loves it. He uses it to wash his face. It's like a really gentle scrub that you can literally use every day. The Matte Veil powder, the eyeliner, which is the Jet Setter, which is what I put on my eyelids, right? Multitasker, which is what I put in my eyebrows. And then the lip balm, the lavender lip balm, it's buried right now underneath stuff, but I use it all the time. And when you get peppermint in your eye while you're driving down the road and you have that lavender lip balm handy, you can just rub it right in the corner of your eye, and it stops the burning while you're driving with peppermint in your eye. Okay, so if you guys have any questions at all, I wanted to try to keep this under an hour, and I did. I want you to please let me know if y'all have any questions at all. Please talk to the people that invited you to this class. And I do need to tell you that this week stuff's gonna change, right? So this is your your Tuesday class, and then we're going to teach you Friday, and then next, is it Sunday or Monday? The last day of September is going to be your last day in this classroom, and then we're going to kick you out. Not because we don't love you, but we are going to completely delete everything in here and start over in October, okay? So in October, what we're going to do is we're going to still teach the toxic bucket. We'll probably still teach about CBD. We're obviously going to teach like an essential oils 101. But if you feel like you're partially equipped and you want a little more information, if you order your starter kit in September, any starter kit, just so that your account is set up, or you already are a member, but you still feel like you need to learn a little bit more. So you've already ordered a kit. Thanks, Danica. And you want to just invite a couple people to join us, then message your friend who invited you to this class. Make sure that they know to let us know not to delete you. So if you want to stay, we need to know, because if you're not on our list of people that say, I really want to stay, we're kicking you out. Okay. But we really, really appreciate that y'all have spent time here, and we're really kicking you out because we don't want a bunch of people stuck in this Facebook group and getting notifications if you don't want it. Honestly, because you may have been added and you may have watched one class and you just don't care yet, and that's okay. You will get here eventually. I love when people come to an understanding that natural wellness is important without having to have a catastrophe to get here. For me, it was being invited to be in a wedding, and I was 60 pounds overweight and freaking out and realizing and starting to learn. And it really seemed all kind of accidental. But when I look back at it now, like it was all just the Lord putting all of this in my path. And it was one little baby step at a time. Very few people could handle just bam, trying to learn this all at one time. And so it's baby steps. It's one good choice after another good choice after another good choice. And soon the bad choices just get crowded out. So that's that. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. If you have questions, let me know. And as always, if you're on the replay, drop a 2. And I think it was Melissa. Yeah, Melissa, I need you to shoot me your address so I can mail you something fun.